Hello. Today we're going to be taking a look at Stable Diffusion and how to install it. This is going to be a tutorial for complete beginners, and we are going to install Stable Diffusion easy way using a stability matrix. So let's get going. The first thing that we're going to do is to head to simply Google. And by the way, guys, I'm going to do every single steps with you. It's going to be a click-by-click guide, so there won't be anything miss. I'll Google Stability Matrix UI, and I will take the first link here, which is a link to the GitHub. Once in there, usually with GitHub, what you want to do is click code and download the entire thing. But here, it's a little bit different. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to find a Windows button. If you click it, it will download an executable. So none of that GitHub shenanigans. Okay, now that it is downloaded, let's drop it onto our desktop. And let's run it. Here you have a choice of the different UI that you can go for. Basically, they're all different UI to access Stable Diffusion. So you can go with Comfy UI, which is a node-based one, but the most basic one is on top with UI Forge. So we're going to go with that today. We're going to keep it basic. Next thing it's going to ask for is for us to choose a Stable Diffusion model. If you have an older computer with less than 8 gig of VRAM, I would recommend going with Stable Diffusion 1.5 instead of Stable Diffusion XL. Stable Diffusion XL asks for more RAM. But we're going to do XL for now. So I will hit the download button. The reason why the download is failing is the installer is trying to communicate with Civit AI to download the model that we've just chosen. But to be able to do that, we need Civit AI API. So we're going to do that together. Go to settings, and I will hide the progress of the downloads here. As you can see here, you've got a little Civit AI integration in the settings account if you're not there by default. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a Civit AI account. I already have one, so I'm going to skip that step. I'm just going to visit Civit AI and show you what you need to do once you've got an account for yourself. So you want to click your user icon. You want to go into account settings. You want to scroll all the way down, and there you've got a section called API key. What you want to do is click add API key, give it a name, and there you have your API key. If you want to copy it, you can just click it. Then let's go back into our Stable Diffusion installer. We can click connect on the Civit AI integration. Continue. And paste the API key right over there. And that will get rid of the error. And now the download down here are going to be able to resume as expected. It's going to take a little while for everything to download. So give it a few minutes or even a few hours, depending on how fast your internet connection is. Now that everything is finished downloading, let's go back to the installer. You click launch right here. Once again, this will download your model. This time, the entirety of it. The model we have chosen is almost 2 gigabytes of data. So expect to wait for a little bit here too. When the download's finished, the UI will open itself and you are ready to use Stable Diffusion. From this point, you can just put a random prompt, like over-the-shoulder shot of hiker overlooking a spectacular mountain range, photo reel, film grain, cinematic, highly detailed old camera. Here I'm going to do 762 by 512, sampling step 30, and I'm not going to go through all of those sections. That will be for another video. This is just an installation guide. But let's see what we have. We've got our first Stable Diffusion image. Thanks for watching this tutorial. See you around, guys.